Yo, welcome back to another video. As you guys can see in the title and thumbnail, we are back with another leaks video, and I'm very confident with Southwest Florida, or not Southwest Florida, I'm in Greenville, updating today. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, there's some stuff we need to check over. There's some little things that we need to deep dive into, okay? I don't know if you guys realize, but we have a new announcement, right? Talking about the Range Rover update, right? And I don't know if you guys remember, the devs said, or at least in the update announcement, they said the update was coming this week. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Saturday is the last day of the week. Sunday is when a new week starts, and I'm assuming they wouldn't update on Sunday, right? Because that is technically a new week, and they did say this week in the update, right? So therefore, that's why I think Greenville will update today. I just don't know what time, for anybody wondering. Stay tuned. But let's go ahead and take a look at everything we can get within this update. All right, there's so many potential things. We haven't gotten any other leaks yet, sadly, but a lot of people are speculating that it might be soon. And I don't know if you guys remember, this was the post that we got. As you guys know, the beautiful, lovely Range Rover post. You know, Land Rover is here. It's called a Range Rover. You know what I mean? Take a look at this right here, Range Rover Sport. This boy is so beautiful. This I'm super excited for the Range Rover Sport. Yo, comment down below which Range Rover you guys are the most excited for. But yo, 2025 Defender, 2018 Range Rover SV Autobiography Dynamic, 2019 Range Rover Sport SVR Clean, amazing bro. And then we got the Range Rover Velar SV Autobiography. This is sick, first ever licensed brand coming to Greenville. These four right here. I'm most excited for the Range Rover Sport and the Defender. And as we can see, this week, pay attention to the date now, ladies and gentlemen. When they say this week, it can only be one more day, right? And that's today, because the end of the week is literally right here. Literally right here. Old Range is better. Yeah, hopefully in the future we do get more Range Rovers, like more licensed Range Rovers, because we're only getting 4, and I'm assuming we're not going to be getting trims. Now let's talk about the update, ladies and gentlemen. First things first, I'm going to assume that we're only getting Range Rovers. Let me know, everybody, type in the chat right now or comment what is going to be in this update. Do you guys think this is going to be a licensed car content only update, or do you think we are going to actually get more than just that? Me personally, I'm low-key thinking it's just going to be licensed cars. I don't know though. I kind of hope it is, because if it is, that means we got 2 separate updates. And I feel like if we get 2 separate updates, not only as a content creator, it gives me more content, but I feel like it just adds more hype, because it's technically another update and more people are going to be recurring and returning to tune in and check it out. You feel me? Let me know what you guys think though. And to add on to the licensed cars, I think there will be no trims. I think it's just gonna be those 4 with those trims. So for example, as you guys know, the Defender in real life, like you can get it with the V6 or V8, right? As we can see right here in the video, it said Defender 110 V8. Same with this Range Rover. It said Range Rover 2019 Range Rover Sport, and then we had a Range Rover SV Autobiography, right? Those are 2 different models, and they do have multiple trims for these models, right? This is the Sport SVR. You can get a Sport non-SVR, right? I don't think you will be able to in this, so hopefully in the future we do get more of those. But this looks sick. The 3D rims, the 3D headlights, these models are top notch, okay? I'm not gonna lie, especially for the first licensed cars, this is impressive. I agree, pro. I think, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is, in my opinion, a really good first licensed car brand update. And I just love to see it, seriously. Like, I remember when Driving Empire, I still remember it right now. Driving Empire got their first licensed car brand update literally on my birthday back in November 24th, 2023. First ever licensed car. I think that was like one of the first ever car games to get a license, and they got Pagani. That was so lit, and I was so happy to see that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2025. Greenville's getting their first ever licensed car update, and I'm just super happy. And I honestly cannot wait to see what they have planned, dude, for the future. Now, I'm also going to add on and say that I feel like in the future we might get more Range Rovers. Like I said, we're only getting 4. There's still so many Range Rovers that they can add. And fun fact, Driving Empire actually is Range Rover within their game, and they actually have some Range Rovers that we don't even have. For example, they got a Discovery Range Rover. I'm not really a big fan of it. I think it's kind of like bad looking. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about though. It's called like the Range Rover Discovery. Some people might know what I'm talking about, some people might not. They also have some other ones. I can't remember. I know they have a Velar. They just added that recently in Driving Empire. But basically what I'm trying to say is whatever Driving Empire has is most likely what Greenville's gonna get. And I'm pretty sure all of the cars that we're getting within this update is already in Driving Empire. But to be fair, Driving Empire also has Jag. And Jag was, if you guys don't know, Range Rover and Jag are basically like this. Holding hands. They're together. They're friends. They're bros. You feel me? So maybe, just maybe, we can get Jaguar in the future as well. You know? I don't know though. We'll see. Discovery used to be in GV. Oh, for real? I didn't even know that. Usually I never see anybody drive it. I feel like nobody really cares for it as much. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's a cool car, don't get me wrong. Still a Range Rover, or a Land Rover, I should say. So therefore it adds aura. You feel me? But yeah, I wonder if we'll be getting if we'll ever see that in the future. Put it that way, I wonder if we'll ever see that in the future as well. Because that would be honestly really cool to see. And also, I want to add on, will we ever get classic Range Rovers? That would be sick as well. Let me know if you guys think we would ever get classic Range Rover. It's called a Range Rover. It's called a Range Rover. I love that video, bro. Of that like that lovely gentleman, and he's like with his wife, I think, in the car, and they're like, it's called a Range Rover. Or it's like, she's like, what's this called, Harold? I don't know if that's his name. So it's called a Range Rover. Amazing, bro. Love it. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what time you guys think this update's coming out. And listen, I'm assuming it's coming out today, and I'm pretty sure everybody else is assuming it's coming out today. The company is called Land Rover. You know what's funny? The company is called Land Rover, but so many people just call the brand Range Rover. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that kind of true? Listen, I literally thought as a kid, I thought Land Rover was Range Rover. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I literally thought Land Rover had no other cars than Range Rovers back then. Clearly not. They do have some other cars, but they're just well known for their Range Rovers. Put it that way. But I think that's really about it. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below when y'all think this update's coming. I thought it was 2 brands. Yeah, low-key, bro. I know, sometimes it may seem like that as well. But yeah, like I said, bro, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below when you guys think this update's coming out, and go watch the video right here popping up on the screen, where I show you guys this absolutely insane video of me hosting a crazy street takeover within Greenville. You won't want to miss it. Anyways, peace.